So now let's get into what is a good and bad PBN. Now I always find this really important because if you know pre-doing it what you're going to be looking for and what you don't really want to happen, it's going to help you a lot as you progress. Like I said earlier, a lot of the people that are saying PBNs don't work, it's because they're just not doing it correctly. Now there are correct ways of doing it and incorrect ways of doing it. Of course on the outset it does look easy, simply buy a load of domains, you know, maybe in the same sort of name and then just build links to each other. However, this isn't going to work because the domain authority might not be there, they might not be relevant, the quality of the posts where the links are coming from aren't very good, which means the actual backlinks aren't going to be very good either. The difference between a good and bad private blog network is that one would have actually put the time in to make each website look individual, unique, built in different ways with a different style niche with little backlinks but quality backlinks. So rather than using your backlinks all the time to all the websites, they've actually in fact found a really good post, a really relevant post, a long post that Google's going to rank quite well, which is going to receive some traffic also, and they've built their link from there. Now that's primarily how you actually start getting your good PBN up and running. You need to put some work into it first. It's not just as easy as starting up a small little site somewhere on an expired domain which used to get loads of traffic. There is a lot of research to actually go into this first. So just make sure you pay attention all the way through, make sure you get all the points, and you're going to be set to success pretty soon. A bad private blog network will be full of lots of blogs, not very much content, loads of backlinks going everywhere, some of them potentially spammy. The domain authority isn't that high, the actual expired domains that you used for your blogging network aren't that good, they've got bad backlinks coming to them. Perhaps they're not relevant to your main money site that you want to grow, and that really is going to be quite a bad private blog network, one without much research, one without much content. You haven't made any pages on there, it doesn't look like a unique website. The difference between that and a good PBN is that a good private blog network will have like I said earlier, lots of unique different sites that have lots of content, information. When people search and they actually go on these sites, they don't just look like link building sites. You know, they'll help them with the answer, which will also send more traffic to that actual blog itself. Some of the consequences of using a bad private blog network are that search engines are going to figure out what you're doing, but they potentially just cut most of the traffic. They don't send people your way anymore. Your score will go all the way down with Google and any other ranking systems. Any backlinks coming out of there are going to be pretty useless. If anything, they're going to be counterproductive because any links coming out to another site will now be bad links because that's been marked as a PBN or a spammy site. So all of your hard work can potentially just be destroyed just by being a bit negligent, not knowing what you're doing, leaving footprints as well, which again we'll get into because that is an important one. But on the most part, quality really does pay off. If you're going to put some time into making it a website that actually looks great and has information on it, has got organic traffic also, it's going to be hard for the search engines to close it down anyway or realise that it's a PBN because it looks like a website and it's been run like a website. So let's go through some of the benefits now of running a private blog network correctly. First and foremost, you're going to grow your money site. That's going to grow in domain authority. You're going to get much more traffic come into it, which will lead to more sales. You might have Google AdSense or an affiliate site of some sort, affiliate links on there, which will also earn you some commission. So again, you're going to start earning more money that way because you're going to have more people coming onto your site, which will eventually lead to more impressions, more clicks, and then more sort of affiliate commission coming in. And of course that is our main objective, to grow the money site. However, there are other benefits as well because each one of these websites, if you are running it well, you've got lots of great information, running it like a proper website, you know, you've got different plugins and different slight uses, you can make money out of all of them as well. If you can grow the domain authority, or if you've got a really good expired domain that you use for that, you can then start charging for guest posts off each blog because each blog has a slightly relative niche. One might be WordPress tutorials, one might be tutorials for beginners, one might be tech tutorials, one might be blogging. So you know, you can sort of link them in a way, but being unique and individual is going to pay off because then eventually there's nothing stopping you making them all different sites that can all make money in other ways. Again, if you could have Google AdSense on different accounts, some might be affiliate sites, some might be for guest posting if they've got a really high domain authority or domain ranking. Some of the blogs might get so much traffic that you might even want to sell it. You might want to auction off a domain because you've now built it, and the domain is actually worth quite a lot more than you paid for it. For example, you might have paid $10 and bought this site right here. However, after about half a year of actually working on it, building it as a PBN, building backlinks, you might have got some backlinks back to that because of the content that you made. This website is now going to be worth double the amount. Maybe triple, maybe much more. You could even sell the website or the services and so on. There's many different ways that if you construct your PBN correctly, you can actually end up making money out of it. And who doesn't want to sit at home and make money rather than go to a 9-to-5 job?